Tory Lanez, bro, he's going through hell, bro. If hell was on earth, that's what he's going through right now. Tory Lanez, there's a lot more coming out about this case. Obviously, we all know about the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion situation. But you know, Tory Lanez, who's serving 10 years right now in prison, he was recently just stabbed 14 times. And some of the stab wounds being to the head, bro. They were trying to take him out. He was airlifted, but he's also expected to make a full recovery.
He was stabbed 14 times. 5 times in his back, 1 under his left cheekbone. In fact, his jaw was open. He was stabbed twice in the back of his head, and the rest in his torso, arms, and in his chest.
I mean, this is brutal, bro. They went full Michael Myers mode on Tory Lanez, and that was his own father speaking about the situation. Now, obviously, if we look back at what he got charged with, he had 3 felony charges: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, possession of a concealed unregistered firearm, and he got charged for discharging of a firearm, you know, because they said that she got shot in the foot. Now, here's what I like about social media. Everyone has their own opinion, you know, people that make, you know, content, whatever. So there's this glass theory that she was never shot and that she stepped on glass, which she did step on glass that night.
Lying. Oh, she stepped on glass. She never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass.
Hold your hands up. Okay? Come on, people back here with their hands up. Hands up. All right.
Now, me, I definitely think that she was shot just based off the fact that medical doctors did find, you know, bullet fragments in her foot, and I think she did step on glass at the same time. This is a very unfortunate night for Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Real unlucky. But maybe Tory wasn't the one who shot her. Oh my God, what the f? No, listen, bro, you know, O.J. Simpson got away with murder, so we gotta talk about this at least. You guys ever heard of Kelsey Harris, Meg Thee Stallion's friend? Some people think that Tory didn't shoot Meg, and some people think that Tory did. Well, I'm here to tell you, never got her DNA tested for being on the gun. Well, you know, it's not public knowledge, at least. The bodyguard for Kelsey, the friend of Meg Thee Stallion, who was in the car that night, her own bodyguard came out and said that she was the one who shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Now, in this video I'm about to show you, someone from Tory's team would say the bodyguard came to them and told them that Kelsey was the one who let off the shots. And this was literally days after Tory got stabbed in prison.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James.
Now, I can't find a picture of Bradley James, but just know this is Kelsey Harris's bodyguard.
Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times.
And for you guys confused on who Mr. Peterson is, just look up Tory Lanez's full name and you will get it.
In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. Gunshots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting. There were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson.
And this is the part I find the most fucked up, is like there's 3 suspects: the driver, you know, the ex-best friend Kelsey Harris, and then Tory Lanez. And we only take the DNA sample of Tory Lanez. Like, what? And it's 2025, it's the year of not giving a fuck. You know, the year of speaking your opinion, bro. Listen, Tory Lanez might be behind bars for something he didn't even goddamn mother dude, bro. It's crazy. Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, if I put myself in his shoes, he's 5'3", by the way, getting stabbed up. You would have thought 14 times he's done. He survived like a soldier. I gotta give him his props. I don't think he shot Meg, bro. I really don't. I think this is just a good lesson to stop partying 1-on-3. If you ever find yourself in a situation where it's yourself as a man with 3 women, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're Kylie Jenner, Kelsey Harris, and Meg Thee Stallion, bro, things might get sticky. I know it sounds like a great time, but was it a great time for Tory? Is it a great time for Tory right now? No. No, but I would like to thank Aura for sponsoring this video. You're locked in, making hits, building your name, stacking streams. But while you're focused on your grind, hackers and scammers are out here trying to steal your identity and run off with your money. One wrong move and your personal info, your name, your credit, your bank info could even be out there on the internet getting flipped for cash right now. That's why you need Aura, the all-in-one security app that keeps your personal info locked down. Aura lets you know immediately if your name or bank info gets leaked faster than most banks. So if someone tries to finesse your identity, you shut it down before they touch a dime. I wouldn't just tell you guys to sign up for something I wouldn't use myself. That's why I decided to sign up for Aura myself, and I personally love that they are actively every day trying to protect my information. You hustle too hard to let some random scammer mess up your bag. Aura backs you with up to $5 million in identity theft insurance, so if someone does try it, you don't lose sleep or money. Don't wait until it's too late. Hit the link in the description, and you can also see it on the screen for a 14-day free trial of Aura and keep your money and your identity yours. Thank you, Aura, again for sponsoring this video.
I like Tory Lanez a lot. I like his like non-rap shit, like his
Fire
shit. Yeah.
Fire. You with Tory?
Yeah.
That's my good friend of mine.
I love Tory.
He's a good dude.
I love
He
Tory.
really ain't do shit. Free Tory.
Well, I don't know, but
Nah, he didn't.
I still like his music.
I'm gonna tell you why. Megan
Why?
will never show her bullet hole.
But didn't she like go to the hospital about it?
It don't matter. She got caught stepping on glass in a body cam they just found. Tory had no evidence on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Tory didn't do it, I promise you.
Either way, I like him and
Good.
his music. So
Good. It's free Tory. It's always free Tory.
Shit has nothing to do with
Show the bullet wound. Sorry.
Aiden's actually so stupid, bro. There's a picture of her foot, bro. She definitely got shot. There's no question about it. She got shot. It's just a question on who did it. The whole glass thing. Yeah, she did step on glass the same night she did get shot. That foot got beat the up. But I really do feel bad, like, for Meg and Tory, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tory got stabbed 14 times. She got shot. They both didn't deserve none of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ask me, Tory Lanez, who was a 5'3" dude in prison, I don't think he's gonna be running his mouth to murderers. And the dude who tried taking Tory Lanez's life was in prison for murder. This was an assassination attempt, bro. I don't know how this went down, but someone told dude that he would get a large sum of money if Tory Lanez lost his life. It had to have went that way, bro, because there's no way as a 5'3" individual you're in prison running your mouth trying to get killed, bro, especially as a millionaire, knowing you could get out, you know, parole could happen, anything's possible. Like, what happened to protective custody? Is bro on the yard? Like, what's going on?
Tory gets stabbed up right before this shit about to come out. That was an assassination attempt. That wasn't no, like, you know, some shit that happened. No, that nigga wasn't his room. It wasn't his cellmate. It was an order. That was, you know, that was a. They were trying to. That he was trying to kill him. But I'm saying, why else would he be trying to kill him?
I 100% agree that there was a hit put out on Tory Lanez, bro. I don't know why they did it. Who did it? You know, maybe it was. I'm not gonna get into that.
I got some names that I want to call: Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Now, I don't think Rock Nation or Jay-Z had anything to do with this. You know, I'm incredibly scared even getting into this topic. We all know Tory Lanez was independent, right, making millions. Rock Nation offered him money, you know, wanted to give him a contract. He denied. Who signed the Rock Nation? Meg Thee Stallion.
Some people bought 60. It doesn't matter how much you bought. It was only $1. You spent $60, you bought 60. I need y'all to understand. One of those copies right now is going for 50,000, 60,000, 60,000. Yo, and these are sold. They're sold. Go look at the list right now and see how small the sellers list is getting. Y'all don't understand what the is going on? Y'all don't understand I just cracked the industry? Y'all don't understand I just cracked this shit? I just cracked this whole shit. It's cracked. It's over. I cracked the whole shit. It's over. It's over. No more middleman. All y'all artists out there, your label, the that's telling you, yo, you gotta wait for this day on Spotify and on this. That. It's over. Y'all gonna get paid, and your fans gonna get paid, and they gonna keep coming to you. Why? Because y'all making money together. This the digital trap house. Welcome.
And in a Reddit post asking, do y'all think Tory Lanez is innocent? Someone will reply and say, I damn near know he is innocent, lol. Shit just don't make sense. The gun was Kelsey's. How's she the only one that got immunity in this? What I believe happened is this. Kelsey and Meg got into it. Kels went for the strap and a tussle happened. Tory tried to break it up and the gun went off, ricocheting into Meg's foot. No way he shot her, and she walks away and twerks a week later. FOH, whatever the FOH means. I broke my toes before and I limped for months, and the defense had a witness to support support Tory. Then later they see the witness talking with the prosecution team. They did him dirty. Shout out this dude on Reddit, girl, whoever it is. Holy shit, give me the winning lottery numbers. You predicted this 2 months ago. They come out and say what happened. You predicted exactly what they said happened. What the fuck? Like, this is really one of the most wild cases I've seen, just like in hip-hop, just wild, you know, celebrity cases, whatever. OJ Simpson's obviously the most wild one of all time because he killed that girl, you know what I'm saying? He did it. There's multiple people who have served sentences for stuff they haven't done, so it's not wild to think that Tory didn't do this. I mean, it's really not wild at all. Like, are we really thinking that judges and the prosecution team are perfect 100% of the time, every time they have a case? I mean, listen, nobody's perfect. So this is up to the people here. Who did this? Who shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot?